What is going on, guys?
Yo.
Welcome back to the Pumped Up Podcast. Another episode with Hayden. We're getting consistent finally. And we have a buttload of things to talk about today.
Ooh.
So first of all, spit exactly what you were gonna say. Wait, do I get to rate your haircut?
Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna give the camera a full spin.
Okay, first of all, what do you think of it?
Okay, so initially,
That's what I want to know.
Initially, I hated it.
Okay, so who cut it? Was it your mom?
My mother.
Oh, your
Yes.
poor mother. It was one of these.
She did a really, really good job, but so
when your mom gives you a bad haircut,
she didn't give me a bad haircut. No, it was a good haircut, but like it was way too short.
Okay,
because like the picture I showed her was like your typical like hockey F boy, like middle part.
I'm just glad you didn't get like the jelly curls and the earring.
Oh my gosh, like Lucas.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah, no, I still stuck with the middle part, but I like it now. Like it's growing on me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I like it. I prefer it to the long hair, honestly.
Yeah. I just had to get rid of it, you know. I got a little too many hobo comments.
And you've got like a reverse Samson thing going on because as soon as you cut your hair, you hit 500 on deadlift.
Yeah, like way better. Like did you see it compared to
15 years old?
At 15.
Is that some sort of PR? Is that some sort of like state record?
That's a state record.
So that's a state record. 15 years old on the deadlift. Mm-hmm. So is your goal? When's your meet? You have a meet coming
March
up?
18th.
Okay, so your goal is to break that.
All the state records.
All of the state records.
Right now, bench is 245,
which you can smoke.
I can do that for 7 reps.
Okay, perfect.
Squat is 366 something.
Okay.
Which is my 3 rep max.
Which you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
competition is
comp might be
harder,
different. Comp might be different. But that's what I need to dial in is my squat.
Okay.
And then deadlift I think is like 478 or something. This is junior 181.
Okay.
Like we're talking. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so you can pretty much break every record.
Hopefully.
And then do you know what it looks like for 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old?
I do not, but I'm sure I'll have to check it out because I know there's a big jump between junior 2 and junior 1.
Okay, gotcha. Interesting. So what was it like to hit that? Was it like surreal? Did you feel good, or was it like meh, a long time coming?
No, it was awesome because like it was a long time coming, but I've been like actually training and I actually prepared for it, so it was like, yeah, like finally worked out.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so it was a good moment.
It was a good moment.
Okay, that's
they were trolling, so we had 4 like obviously for 500 you need the 2.5s. So they took the 2.5s off when I took the slammed the weight down and like kind of walked away to like kind of just like hype myself up because it was awesome. So they took them off and I was like, were those on there? They were like, no.
Oh my
god! I was freaking out, dude.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but it's fine.
That's so. No,
they were on there.
That's good.
Do you know Robbie?
Yeah, I know Robbie.
I was with him and Emily.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's awesome. It looked like
a
successful.
And then you know Perry, right?
Yep, I know Perry.
He dropped 405 pounds on his leg. So when he was deadlifting, Perry. If you're watching this.
He leans back really far?
No, he leans forward.
Okay.
He was leaning forward. Like on every single lift, he would like be he'd lean forward and almost fall.
Interesting.
Like he'd have to catch himself when he put it down. And the 405, he like kind of hiked it up and then put it down and leaned forward and like slammed it on his leg.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, okay. Well, is he all right?
I think he's fine. He's back in the gym. I told him to take a deload because it was 3 days away from his meet, or like not away, off of his meet.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, his central nervous system's probably fried.
It's Perry though. He says like a PR every single day.
That is true.
And then passes out.
That is true.
Perry.
All right, so I have a couple of different things for you to try on. Because Young LA is having the big drop in December, and they sent me some awesome pieces. So
Striptease.
You're going to check them out.
Striptease.
Oh. All right. Here you go. Take off that hoodie.
Hold on. Oh, that's not Young LA, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Ain't no way. Young LA.
This is Young LA, bro.
That is So they're going like out of the gym.
Yeah,
More
man.
gym.
Check it out.
I feel like you'd wear this a lot.
There you go. That looks good.
That's
How does it? It feels good too.
That's awesome.
That looks really good.
You feel like Dwayne Johnson.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It looks
he's
really good on you. Okay, and then you have to try.
Great.
You have to try this jacket too.
Oh,
The
that looks
the kingpin jacket.
the kingpin.
Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Oh. There you go.
Damn. You're like not gonna get cold ever.
Isn't that crazy?
That is nutty.
How broad does it make your shoulders look?
Right.
You look so funny. Your head is like tiny compared to the rest of your body. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I love it.
So
All right, yeah, we're wearing these for the rest of the podcast.
Young Willie outdid themselves.
Code Beat On, December 13th.
That's when it is?
Yep. That's
Dude,
when
I'm gonna
next
have to-
drop is.
What joggers are coming? I might have to get one of those hoodies, dude.
Yeah, there's a couple Young LA joggers coming out.
Yeah. I might have to get... I saw the black hoodie, dude, that Sush always, like, posts everything.
Uh-huh.
I saw the black one, that looks pretty clean.
Oh, look at this jacket.
And the beanies, dude.
Dude, this thing goes so hard.
That does. That is
That's so
so Brandon.
Oh, I love it.
Such a
It's
Brandon.
fantastic. All right. Here we go. Now we got our nice Young LA on. Code Beat On. It just like sticks out like that. That's awesome.
I feel humongous.
Yeah, that is the kingpin jacket for you. It's heavy too, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like if it rained and you were wearing that, like
You might not get wet.
you know you would like not be able to walk because it'd be so heavy. It's so hilarious. That's awesome though.
That's so cool.
I like it. It looks really good.
Really?
All right, so
W.
I have a question for you, and this is kind of where we left off with our last podcast, and so I wanted to ask you this question because the camera ran out of memory at an hour, and we were like, okay, let's just end it. So my question for you is, would you date an OnlyFans girl? This one's tough.
I think I wouldn't. I don't know.
So would you date a woman who makes money on OnlyFans?
No, I don't think so because I don't know though. I don't know what to say.
You're gonna get roasted by
Yeah. Either way.
the feminists.
Yeah, either way, I'm gonna. Yeah, all
It's
the
because you're
feminists-
insecure,
all the
Hayden.
feminists that watch the Pumped Up podcast.
Yeah,
are gonna
there's
roast.
lots of feminists watching this.
Just two dudes in the room. Like, why would any?
She's like, this used to be my favorite podcast, but now I can't stand it.
now I can't even.
Like, ever since Hayden said that he was so insecure that he wouldn't date an OnlyFans girl.
I think only because it'd be a flex. Like I would because it'd be a flex. Be like, you're literally
That's
paying.
That's such a bad flex, though.
No, but like you're
Think
literally
about it.
paying to see my girl.
You're just like, hey, you got to pay for this. It's like,
Yeah.
but I get it for free.
I get it for
That's
free.
the flex.
That's my flex.
Bro, that's so messed up. That's so backwards. That's so backwards. Imagine a dude like if my friend was like dating a girl with an OnlyFans though, he would be like, "Yo, dude, like my girlfriend's the best," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I just have to
that's
pay
true.
$10 a month for it. Like how
That's
much?
true.
How much do you have to pay for it?"
How much time and effort did you
Exactly.
put into the first date?
That's
true.
hilarious. I definitely would not. Like
don't
hands
think I
down.
would.
But I
Just
saw
because,
a bunch of TikToks floating
lack of
around
respect.
where girls were asking guys that, and the guy's like, yeah, like totally, like she can buy me dinner and like stuff like that, and it's like, what in the
Well,
world?
it depends. If she's a bad OnlyFans influencer, then no. But if she makes bank,
But if she makes bank, that means that whatever
Yeah,
she's
but
doing on there
still.
is really bad.
well,
Like-
OnlyFans has been tightened it.
You're trying to justify it now. You're like,
I don't know, dude.
Maybe
No one
Who knows?
I would date is of the age to post on OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure about that. You definitely pull girls like way older than you are.
I do
Because you're like 20.
I'm like a cougar. I'm a cougar magnet.
You're a reverse cougar.
I'm a river. I love cougars.
Dude, I don't understand how any guy could do that.
Like cougars?
No, like date a girl with an OnlyFans.
Oh,
I don't like cougars. I very much understand the cougar side.
the
of things.
cougar side.
I'm very
your
familiar.
Last girlfriend was a cougar, right?
I do like older, mature women, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Like 50s.
I think it's a phase. You kind of have to like,
I don't
you
know,
have to
dude.
go through it and you have to get out of it. Shut up.
Dude,
Okay, so it's
I'm
a
just
no
saying,
from
I
Hayden.
don't like freshmen.
Okay, well that's valid.
Freshmen.
That's valid. But you're still in high school,
That's
so
true.
it's
I'm
kind of you can't really quite say that, and it's also kind of illegal.
Dirtbag.
It's kind of illegal for you to say that too.
That's
So
very true. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but no to the OnlyFans. What about a porn star? No.
that's like even worse.
Yeah, no.
That's like way
Because that's
worse.
free.
Yeah, that is no.
Like at least with OnlyFans, you're making a little bit of money, but like,
Well, you know what's
and
really
it doesn't
funny?
have to be like two people.
Well, do you realize how many girls like do OnlyFans?
A lot.
Like it's crazy.
A
It's
lot.
like it's almost like as soon as like women will slide into my DMs and they'll ask me the you know they'll whatever do the textbook girl question like, what's your split? Or do you compete? And I immediately go
white?
to the link and I check that, and if they have an OnlyFans, it's like I don't even respond.
Yeah, it's like no.
Like what? Like
There's a lot
I
of
feel like
dudes with
everybody
OnlyFans
has
now.
one. Yes, there is. It's
Did you see-
crazy.
did you see the
I've had to
Larry Lewis
unfollow. I've had to unfollow a lot of dudes.
Like, you know Trevor Wagner? Do you know that guy?
I think so. Trevor
He's like pretty
Wagner.
strong, but his whole like premise is being like strong and like sexy.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
No, I can't stand the guys with OnlyFans. No offense, guys, but
Yeah, other social media and spicy link.
wait, what's his name?
Trevor Wagner.
Trevor Wagner. Nope, I do not know him. Yeah, but he definitely posts OnlyFans content for sure. I'm just not sure if I could like really live with myself knowing that all my money came from like
My butt.
gay dudes that were thirsting over
Or it's
me.
like, you'd be surprised how many like chicks buy that too.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think.
Did you
so,
see the thing
dude.
with Larry
You
Wheels?
really think girls pay for OnlyFans?
No, I don't.
I think that right there is exactly what those guys are like telling themselves when they start it. They're
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
yeah, a bunch of girls are gonna buy it
Girls
too,
are so
and then it's
into
like 99% dudes.
Yeah, like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't
dudes.
swing that
A lot
way.
of
I
dudes.
definitely can't go that
You're
way.
not gay?
Mm-mm.
I'm not gay either.
Nope. And I can't post I can't post that type of stuff. I got offered $5,000. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
I got offered $5,000 for one like 30-minute like flexing video.
Did you do it?
No.
Oh.
The dude was offering me he wanted to pay me like $50,000 a year
Yeah.
for like consistent stuff. And then he's like, how about just $5,000 for a
Where do they
video?"
get this money?
Dude, rich people are also perverts.
Yeah, that's very true because they're like, what can stop me?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I've had a lot. Like when I first started off, there were a lot of guys that were like, I would love to sponsor you. And I was like, oh, bet. Like, what's the sponsor? Because I was like first starting off.
And they're
they were like, send me peck popping videos for $500.
Did you do it?
No.
Yeah, thank God.
No, dude,
you better not
You know
have.
this post that blew up? The sauna post for me?
Did it blow up?
It has 27,000 likes.
What? On
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah, I don't even look that good.
Oh my gosh, I did not see that blew up. Holy crap. That's crazy.
Yeah, someone offered me $1,500 for those underwear. Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, do they understand that do they understand that that's like
Illegal?
super illegal? Was it Cardone? Was Cardone in your
was
DMs?
Cardone.
Enter Cardone into Hayden's DMs.
Dude, that I saw that. That guy's such a tool.
It's so crazy.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is absolutely insane. I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
1,500? Okay, you
1,500.
didn't do it.
No, I didn't.
Good. There you go. Staying on the
For
straight and
Young
narrow.
LA, Young LA sponsor, maybe if what's his name? Gary. If Gary reached out to me, I was like, yeah.
You're like,
hook you
okay,
up.
I can
I'll
pull
hook you
that
up.
off.
Like, they're just underwear.
Young LA, did you hear that?
Young LA.
if you're listening. All right. Well, let's dive into the super important part of this podcast, because Brandon, without you, because you didn't want to come, I'm going to the Olympia this week. And I'm going to watch Chris Bumstead take his 4th title. And I'm going to watch Big Ramy take his 3rd title, I believe.
Any of you saying Chris is only going to win because of politics? Have you seen the guy?
No. It's like lights out for Chris. No offense. I love Urs. I love Urz's physique. It's amazing. His conditioning, he's probably the most conditioned person on the planet right now. He is shredded. Have you seen him? He's hottie Chupin peeled. He looks ridiculous. But the thing is, when you look at Chris Bumstead's physique, he just has so much mass, and his shoulders are so broad.
I know.
It literally doesn't make sense. You look at Urs by himself, and you're like, oh, yeah, this guy looks absolutely insane. As soon as he stands next to Chris is his upper body is half chest. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
When he stands there, his chest takes up half of his upper body because it's so wide,
humongous,
and massive.
Mm-hmm. Just like Arnold.
His structure is just unbeatable.
Mm-hmm.
And Urs, even though he's super pretty, has an awesome physique, shredded as hell.
He's got a classic look.
He looks so classic, but he just can't. I don't think he could ever beat Chris.
He's also nearing his weight cap.
Yeah.
So I don't think he can. He could be as big as Chris. He can't.
Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts. Do you know Chris?
Urs is
do you know
shredded.
what Chris does to reach his weight cap? Because he went from.
He does the inversion table, right?
6'1", yeah.
Yeah.
So he really relies on it.
Yeah. Well, I was listening to the Mogcast episode with.
I was listening to that.
Oh, you were listening to that one? Yeah.
That's
And
why.
they were talking about that, and they were like, it is weird because they measure me in at 6 foot.
Yeah.
When I'm 6'1", if anything, I'm a little bit taller
than 6'1".
than
that picture next to Chris, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever I post that picture of me next to Chris, it's everybody's like, "Yo, are you 6'4"?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not 6'4". Chris is just slouching, and I'm out angling him.
People think Chris is crazy tall. He's just
no, he's not. He looks crazy tall because second place has always been Breon or Rough Diesel.
Yeah.
So it's
and Dino's not.
You're standing
tall
next
either.
to. Is he not tall?
Dino's
I thought he was
the second tallest.
He's
5'10".
Okay, somewhere around there. Perfect. Yeah, 5'10". Disgusting. Short people.
Short people.
Just kidding. 5'10" is not short at all. Yeah, it is.
Go back to 212.
It is weird coming
5'10".
from a 15-year-old that's 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Are you 6'1" yet?
I'm 6 foot.
You're getting close for sure.
I don't really want to. I want to get 6'2", just so I can have a safe weight
optimal
cap.
weight cap.
Optimal weight cap.
Yeah, but then you have more of your frame to fill out. I mean, it's just gonna take longer.
I just hope my arms don't get longer.
Do you want to become pro by a certain age? I was thinking about that
20.
the other day. By 20, so that wouldn't be the youngest pro because Jeff Syed got his at 19, right?
Yeah, 19, 20, that's around, because Is
your goal to become the youngest pro? That's basically what I want
pretty
to
much.
ask you.
Yeah, well, I can't. I mean, I'd have to be
in classic.
Tied. Yeah.
So your goal is exactly what Riley Palfy's goal was.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But I have to. You can't compete until you're 18 for the NPCs anymore.
Correct.
So that might be a little hard.
Yeah, well, it's also going to be hard because you're powerlifting at the same time.
Well, I'd probably be done with my powerlifting around then.
But yeah, by then you're going to be done. But how much progress in the muscle department have you sort of...
Well, dude, I'm still I'm only doing... We'll see how this meet goes, but it's not my main priority is the bodybuilding aspect.
Okay.
I just want to be strong as well.
Okay. No, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, so your goal is to be the youngest pro. When are we hopping you on gear?
After I get my pro card.
Okay, so you want to go natural
Either
pro.
youngest pro or just natural. I can't be the youngest natural pro. I don't think that'll happen.
but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think that can happen either. But
we'll
I
see.
do believe that you could get your pro card if you waited till you were like 25 and natural.
Maybe, but
Like I think you could
then
pull
again,
it off.
Chris won his first Olympia at like 23.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But you got to stop comparing yourself to Chris. Have
No,
you
I'm
looked
not-
at Chris?
I'm not comparing myself to
it's
Chris,
funny
I'm just saying, like-
James English does the same thing. James English is like, I look at Chris Bumstead and he won his first Olympia at 23. Like Chris Bumstead is like the phenom of phenoms.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you compare yourself to him, you're not going to get anywhere.
No. Which I don't do that, obviously, because he's 15 years older than me.
Yeah. I mean, he's and he looks like he's 45.
He does.
He looks old.
It's his beard.
He
and
looks
everything.
really old.
Justin Bieber is older than Chris Bumstead.
That is weird to think about.
Yeah. And they're both Canadian.
Hmm.
They were like
Interesting.
schoolmates.
Okay, so we're getting you to youngest IFBB pro.
Yeah, but that means I would have to like start juice tomorrow.
Yeah. So I think that we shoot for
Wait, then
youngest.
how did Jeff Side do it?
Jeff Side was.
You think he's
I think
juicy?
he was juicy.
Yeah.
Well, especially
That's also back then.
man, to become a pro, dude, it was just different back then because
It was.
back then Jeff Side, his physique was the ideal men's physique.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he could have
he
won.
did men's
He could,
physique
yeah,
too,
and he
yeah.
could have won Mr. Olympia. Like he could have won
Yeah.
Mr. Olympia the year that he won his pro card. Like if he had just gotten super shredded. But as soon as he became a pro, that's when the standards just like monumentally skyrocketed towards mass. And now the men's physique guys are just bodybuilders in board shorts. Like they're just
exactly.
huge.
Yeah, it's not men's like same with open.
So you're saying classic physique?
Yes.
So classic physique. And so what's more important to you? Gaining the title of being the Natty Pro or being the youngest pro?
I want to be the Natty Pro, but I feel like I could be the Natty Pro by like 21.
Okay. So right now, are we just saying goodbye to youngest pro? Are we saying goodbye to that?
I don't know. I can't make that decision right now.
I'm just trying to figure out because I mean, you know, it's entertaining to think about. And if if the goal is to be youngest pro,
I don't want
to
to I just want to like it's probably inevitable that I do hop on gear, but I don't want to hop on gear at like the wrong age. Like Riley looked sick and he was young, but also like you're like hopping on gear so early.
your brain isn't even fully developed.
Yeah.
And then you're putting yourself in like crazy neurotoxicity.
Yeah, it's just stupid. So I'm thinking like probably Natty Pro,
Okay.
honestly, because I think I could do that by 21. What? That's 6 years from now.
I think you can
I can do a
it too.
lot in 6 years.
I think you can do it too.
Especially like I've only been bodybuilding for 6 months.
I know.
I
I know. Well, the amount of like gains that you have made over the past just like 3 to 4 months has been ridiculous.
Like once I started actually like dieting and dialing it in, I've actually started like making incredible progress. So
and you're on 4,000 cal. You're on 5,000 calories.
5K
right
now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But like clean, like not like I drink them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like today's gonna be one of those days, but depends on how many burritos I down later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. All right. So what are your picks for open for the Olympia?
Big Ramy's gonna win. I
Okay.
think Ian's gonna place higher than you think.
All right. Well,
I know judges don't like him, but dude, he has been grinding his ass off and he looks insane. Like, I think Nick Walker's gonna get third.
Okay. So Rami.
Mm-hmm. I don't know a lot of open guys, to be honest with
Derek
you.
Lunsford.
You think?
That's what I put on my top 10. That's
Yeah.
super controversial, though. I have
Yeah.
a bad feeling he's going to come in off because
I
it's
feel like
his
he's-
first time with all of this new muscle. Because you know who Derek is, right?
I've seen him.
He's coming up from the 212. He's the Olympia.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Olympia at 212. I absolutely love Derek. I met him at the Olympia last year. He is a class act. He gave like this, dude, he won and he
Yeah.
gave like this massive, like all glory be to God speech.
Oh,
And
that's
it
great.
was so motivating to watch. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
It
This
gave
guy,
me
yeah. So I've seen him before,
goosebumps.
but he's super conditioned now. I don't know. Like this,
dude,
is,
he's so complete.
This is 8 hours ago. Like he's huge, obviously, but it's not a great picture. I don't know how lean he is.
Yeah, that's
I feel
what
like he's
I'm
gonna
worried
be holding
about.
water on stage.
That's what I'm worried about too. But dude, if
He's
is,
really sick
have you
looking,
seen
though.
him on
Yeah.
stage? Like watch his front double bicep. Watch his front double. Look at this.
Oh Jesus! But
How
what's
crazy is
insane?
that?
That's what Chris Bumstead looks like in classic.
Yeah, well, I think that is more impressive.
No, I know.
That he
but
looks like that in 212.
That's true.
Like he has so much muscle, and his waist is like
212.
smaller than Chris Bumstead's.
Oh, his waist is super. I mean, because he's a manlet.
It's tiny, dude.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
How tall is he? Like 5'5"?
He's really short. I have a picture with him
Yeah.
on my Instagram. Here, look. I made him. Yeah, he looks really, really short in the photo that we posted together.
Because you're heavier than him right now.
What do you mean?
You're heavier than him right now.
Right now he's like 250.
Well, yeah, but
He's
like
huge.
on stage. Right now he's not. Oh, I guess he's open now.
He's-
but like
yeah, he's
then he
open.
was.
Yeah.
Then he was. Which is
I
nuts.
was. I'm heavier right now than he was on stage. Yes.
Last
But
year.
in the off season, he puts on so much muscle. That's why he switched
That's true.
to the Yeah, that's why he
Open
switched.
must be nice because you don't even have to like step on a scale.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that. Imagine how stressful it would be to like actually be nervous about whether or not you're gonna hit your
Yeah, that's
weight
what's
cap.
terrible. Like when I was listening
That
to
would
the
be
podcast,
super
that was
scary.
awful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're tall guys, so
Mhm.
that's never going to be our problem.
Especially competing in natural shows.
Here, that's a photo of me next to him.
Greg Doucette, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he's so tiny.
Yeah, he's really short, but he is literally like 6 feet wide.
Yeah.
He is so
He's
wide.
humongous.
It's crazy. All right, so your picks. Who are you going with? Big Rammy. There's like Hottie Chupin, Brandon
Derek
Curry.
Hollingsworth. Yeah.
Really?
Derek.
You're going to put Derek as
Mhm.
number 2? All right.
Mhm.
I guess I convinced him. It's not going to happen, but that's what I'm hoping for. So Rammy, Derek, Nick Walker is in 3rd. Do you think Nick Walker looks good?
The only thing
Does he look that improved to you?
I think he put on a lot of size, honestly.
Really?
And he's
Okay,
super
well, I
conditioned
guess
right
we'll see
now.
on stage because I'm looking at the photos and I'm just like, these just
He's
look
also
like last year's
super
photos.
pale. Like
I'm just like, these look like last year's photos.
I don't
to
know.
me. Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll
I'm putting
see.
Ian at 4th. Just
Ian
to be
in
controversial.
4th.
Just to be controversial.
So you don't think Crizzo is going to beat Ian?
Nope. Ian's at 4th.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ian at 4th. I'll just make you go to 5 since you don't know that many.
Yeah, I
So
don't
you
know
think
that many.
Ian is going to beat Brandon Curry and Hottie Chupin?
Yeah, I feel like Ian. It's Ian's time.
Damn. Okay.
It's Ian's time.
All right, there you go.
Dude, I don't know. He looks so good. I know you keep saying the judges don't like him, but hold on.
He's just, I don't know, man. I think Crizzo is going to beat Ian. Like, I look at Crizzo on stage, and Crizzo
Why can't I
looks
find this?
insane.
Is it Ian with an E?
No, it's IAN.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, he looks good, but
yeah.
he's not like top 4, top 5 material, in my opinion.
He kind of. I feel like you're right.
Don't let me convince you, dude.
Yeah,
Stand your
we're going
ground.
4th.
All right, Ian is 4th. Who's
But dude,
5th?
his back is nuts. And so are his legs, dude. Like he's got.
I absolutely love Ian, and I really like his physique, but I
I don't know,
can't.
I'm at the point right now. If I see someone like muscular, I'm like,
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Okay, and then who do you have in 5th
Larry Wheels.
besides Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
It's got to be Brandon Curry or Hottie Chupin.
Let me look up top open bodybuilders.
Damn, you really don't follow it.
Mm-mm.
You need to watch.
I'm watching the Olympia this.
No, you need
I've-
to watch the Real Bodybuilding podcast.
Oh, okay.
It's really funny. It's really, really
Oh,
funny.
this guy's 3rd for sure.
Who is he?
Brandon Curry.
Oh yeah, Brandon Curry looks nutty.
Oh my gosh.
You don't know
never
who
mind.
Brandon Curry is? He won. He's Mr. Olympia.
Oh, he
like
is?
2000, yeah, a couple years ago.
Oh jeez. Yeah. Well, dude, I'm
Damn, dude.
I'm just
such
getting
an ignorant child.
I'm just getting into the
It's
loop,
almost
dude.
like you're a freshman in high school.
It's almost like I've only known who Chris Bumstead was for like 5 months.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I had zero idea. The thing that like really got me
You're
in,
such a noob.
you know who Back Guy is?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
That's what like literally got me into like knowing all the bodybuilding stuff because I would watch Back Guy a lot. I'd be like, who the hell are these people?
Mm-hmm. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. That's your top 5.
Yeah.
I personally, I'm going to put Ramy in first. I'm going to put
Me.
Hottie in second. Derek in third.
Mm-hmm.
Nick in fourth.
Okay.
William Bonac in fifth. Hunter Labrada in sixth. Crizzo in seventh. No. Yeah. Crizzo in seventh. Andrew Jacked in eighth.
Wait, Andrew Jack he's competing in the Olympia?
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew Jacked in eighth. Ninth, I'm going to have Samson, I think. Samson and Andrew is going to be quite the battle.
Yeah.
And then 10th, I would give it to like
Ian.
Yeah. If he can squeeze in there.
Yeah.
Dude, this lineup is going to be absolutely insane.
This
I
is
don't think you understand.
Open is a tough
Do you know who
lineup.
Samson is? Samson Dowda? Look up Samson.
up.
He is nutty, my friend.
Geez, dude.
He weighs like 300 plus pounds.
Wow. He's not, I don't want to say he's not conditioned, but like there's something off.
Yeah, he doesn't look super peeled right now, which is why he's lower on my list.
Yeah.
If he was peeled, I'd have him like in top 5.
I think Ramy's winning though.
Yeah, Ramy has definitely got it in the bag. For sure.
Where do you think Dino's going?
So for classic, I put Chris in first.
Mm-hmm.
I put Urs in second.
Yeah.
I put Ruff in third. In fourth, I put Dino. And then fifth is Breon or some newbie. So
Dino is just, he's not proportionate. I don't think
for
so.
me, I think what bugs me the most about Dino's
Forearms.
physique is he's just kind of boxy.
He
Like
is.
if you look at Urs is like really smooth.
Right.
And like he just flows really well.
Mm-hmm.
And even though like Dino has this super tiny waist, he looks just like more.
It looks like he's
It looks like more squared. If that
Minecraft.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a
Which
Minecraft
he has
golem.
nutty proportions, but it's just not like smooth, as weird as that sounds.
not a classic look.
And so, yeah, I would put, if I were Dino, I would definitely go pro bodybuilder. Like I would not be doing classic. If I had Dino's physique,
Wait.
I would go to open. For
Oh,
sure.
okay.
If I was Dino, I would be competing in the open.
He does have an open like looking, but I don't know how much gear. Like you don't know how much gear these guys are running to look like that, and then
That's true, but he's Brazilian. He'll do anything.
it's true. Very
But
true.
I mean, so I honestly, I put Urs in second because he is looking absolutely
He's looking-
diced to the socks.
This is his
right
first
now.
year, right?
This is second year.
Second year.
Last year he got third.
I thought.
Last year it went Chris, Ruff,
Yeah.
Breon, and
Yeah,
then it was
Breon. I
and
thought-
then it
yeah,
was
that's what I thought.
Urs fourth, Ramon fifth.
Okay.
That's how it went.
I
Last
thought
year.
Ramon got like really low last year.
No, he got fifth.
The year C-Bum run.
But
Ramon
one of the
didn't
things
even-
that also about Ramon's physique is his forearms are so big
Mhm.
that it like looks wrong. Like he has like Popeye forearms. So when
Yeah.
he goes and like
They're
does the
humongous.
front double bicep, like his arms and like his body, like his chest, his torso looks small.
That must be
because
my
his
problem.
forearms are so freaking big.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, they're humongous.
They are like the biggest forearms I've ever seen, which would be awesome. Like I would love to have that IRL
right
in real
'Cause
life.
when you wear a pump cover,
Yeah,
like,
it
oh my
looks
gosh,
ridiculous.
that guy's humongous.
Dude, he looks amazing. But I mean, just look at how big his forearm is.
I know, and it takes away from like his lats and everything.
Yeah, it does. Like, look, watch him hit it. Is he gonna hit front double? Wait for it.
Do it.
Come on, dude.
He is super conditioned though.
He does get really peeled too. I feel like that's just becoming the trademark for Classic. Is everybody just gets absolutely shredded.
You have to do something with Chris.
You get so look. You see how big the forearms are?
Oh my!
Look at the forearms.
Those are they're the size of his biceps.
They're as big as his arms. Look at that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
ridiculous.
right. It literally makes him look small because his forearms are so big.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
How crazy is that?
Wow.
Yeah,
who would've thought?
Mind blowing. Who thought that would be such a problem?
Sebum looks so sick.
What did you think about the did we last time we filmed this podcast, did we talk about the Liver King apology?
Yes.
Whoa, that was out?
Yeah.
That was out? Okay. I couldn't remember, and I was like,
Yeah.
we need to talk about the Liver King apology.
that was out.
Did you think it was good? No.
So you know on the there you go. On the podcast they were like saying how it was like scripted. I feel like it was scripted by him though. So I feel like he wrote it just so he could like, I don't know, portray his character still, but I feel like it should have been Brian.
Do you think he's going to
apology.
start like an HRT company or something?
For sure.
Because I mean, that
sure.
seems like it's where it's headed. Is
Right.
like if he starts at HRT
All of this stuff is
company.
predetermined, dude. Dude,
I can never decide what I
all of it
actually
is
think about that.
all of it is Liver King. It's all Liver King.
I'm skeptical. I don't like giving him that much credit.
He's a genius.
I know, but I
He's
don't like giving him that much
So
credit.
smart, dude.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah, but we will see. I don't know. I don't really have any resentment towards the guy. I didn't buy anything from him, and I didn't learn anything from him. So it's not like...
Yeah, it's like, it's really funny. The people criticizing me about criticizing Liver King,
Yeah.
they're like, but his message is so good. It's like,
Yeah, you never
Did-
said
like,
anything about his message.
did anybody else, like, has anyone else ever told you that, like, getting sunlight is good for you? Like, I didn't have to lie about my steroid usage to get across that information.
Right, it's not like you have to take $1,500 or $15,000 worth of HGH to go say, like, eat meat
It doesn't, yeah.
and get your protein in.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Speaking of protein, dude, Lex
up?
Little.
What about it?
Dude,
What
he's
about
hitting PRs left and right, and he's looking sick as soon as he starts, like,
He's
actually
bulking.
dieting.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's, like, actually, like, because, you know, he just ate, like, Hot Pockets and Capri Suns.
Yeah, yeah. I've
stuff.
been. Lex was the first person that ever convinced me to post a YouTube video.
Really?
Yeah, he made this YouTube video one day when he was like squatting, and I was watching him. I still remember the video that I was watching. And he was like, dude, he's like, who cares? He's like, some people, he's like, all these people at
I've
high
seen
school,
that,
he's like,
yeah.
are teasing me about like posting these videos. He's like, I do not care at all. He's like, just do your shit. Like,
Yeah.
he just said that, and I was like, I'm gonna start posting YouTube videos, and
Yeah.
I started posting one YouTube video every single week, and now here we
I
are.
need to do that, dude.
I'm famous.
I need a consistent, videoer.
Yeah,
Like,
videographer.
Rylan, if you're watching this, like, no hate, dog. But I'm trying to stay more consistent, and
You need,
and we
what
both
you
have our
need-
own lives.
Here's the deal: you need somebody who keeps you consistent, and you don't have to call them every single time.
Oh, I know, but,
that's
like-
the thing. That is really powerful. Like, if I
Yeah.
could pay somebody, I would pay someone like $500 a week. Like, if they just followed me around and like filmed stuff for me and were like, hey, yo, let's get a clip of this. Like, let's
Yeah.
get a clip of that. Like, it would be
Exactly.
so helpful that I would put out so much money for that.
Right,
Because ultimately, every single time you go to film, you're like, like, do I want to film? Nah,
Yeah.
let's just go work out.
Yeah, I just want to go hit my lift and then go take a
I want to go
dump.
full Sigma mode.
Yeah. I want to like, dude, that's how I feel like when I work out in my garage.
I want to shart in peace.
Right. I don't want a camera following me into the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. For the pre-workout.
No, but sometimes it's fun. Like the first two videos were fun, and then the last one was really fun to make, like really fun to do. But then editing it was such a nightmare.
Yeah, it's just not fun.
But honestly,
yeah,
dude,
I totally
don't know.
understand.
It's
Did you
like
watch my
a mixed feeling.
my YouTube video?
Your confession?
Yeah.
No.
I like literally did not like. I do not edit. I did not edit it. Like
you don't
at
edit
all.
this,
It's
but
like
it's also a podcast.
it's like full on. It's pretty much a podcast. Like my latest YouTube video. Yeah, go watch my latest YouTube video
right now. I'll watch it with you.
It's a good.
Oh, dude.
It's a
So
good video.
we were watching so we went to Robbie's house
Mhm.
and we watched my YouTube video like while I was in the room. And
I
that's
hate
the most
that. I hate that.
uncomfortable.
I hate it so much.
Awkward thing ever.
Don't even come at me with that. My parents will do that. My
Yeah.
parents will be like, "Yeah, we should show the whole family your YouTube video. It was so good." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." And when you spend, the worst part about it is when you edit a video for hours, like watching yourself say the same shit like over
It's
and over again.
awful.
You've literally watched that video like 20 times through by the time you post it.
Oh, yeah. And
Because
I'm like-
you're- and then somebody else, like you hear it in the background and you're like, ugh. Like,
Yeah,
don't
like-
show me that. I can watch it like a month later. Like if it's like a month later,
Yeah.
that's okay. But I need time to like get that out of my head because I just spent like 3 hours watching myself talk and I hate it.
Yeah, it was
Like,
awful.
I just hate it. I remember when I first started filming, dude, it was one of the hardest things ever. I set up my camcorder. I had a camcorder. That's how I think it's still
You're
in
old
that.
as hell.
It's still in that dresser. I bought a camcorder for $200 and I set it up on the tripod and I sat like right over there and I just stared at the camera for like 3 hours and I was like,
so you were like,
I'm like, I can't do this. Like,
You're,
it's
like,
so
camera shy.
cringy. No, I just, the thought of like talking to a camera while my family was walking around outside and then like hearing me and then like opening the door and saying like, what are you doing? I'm like talking to a camera was like the scariest. Like, I just thought it was so lame. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, who am I? Like, I am filming myself like in private. And now, like, once I hit 300 subscribers, because I will tell you, it took like a year of posting on YouTube just to hit 300 subscribers.
yeah, I'm only at like 200.
It
right
took
now.
me like a year of consistently making good videos too. Like you can go
That
back
no
and
one
you can watch
watches,
my
yeah.
videos and it was like brutal. I got most of my original subscribers from like turning on notifications on Greg Doucette and like Jesse James videos. And then as soon as they would post a video, I would go and I'd post a funny comment. And then my comment would get boosted to the top or like somebody would pin it or something like that.
Yeah.
And then people would click on my profile and then they would see I made YouTube videos. And that's how I got like my first 300 subscribers.
smart.
Was like all from that. And it
Yeah.
took like a year of posting. It's ridiculous. You go back and watch my videos. I made some cringe
I will.
videos. It's
How old were
funny.
you?
It
Was
is
it-
funny, dude.
Was this before the
I don't
Rise
even,
House?
Oh yeah, this is way before, dude. I had been doing YouTube for like 2 years before the Rise House.
Dude, you've been around for a while.
I've been around for a long time, dude. I'm one of those guys that has just like grinded his butt off over the years. Are you scrolling back through my videos right now?
Morning 6-pack ab workout.
Yeah, that was the original one 3 years ago. I think it's about to be 4 years ago.
Brandon Clark, muscle and
And then 2019, I made an
2,500
Olympia
views
video. Olympia video 2019. And then I started getting in like decent views.
yeah.
Like, yeah, the views have actually gotten a lot better. It's so weird to look back at all of these. But yeah, dude, that's like literally what I used to do. And dude, I thought it was the cringiest thing ever to talk to a camera. But now I love it. And then one of the
Yeah.
things that you also have to get over is hearing your own voice.
Yeah.
Because I hated hearing my own voice because you're like, that does not sound like me at all. I
Right.
sound like such a douche. But now I'm 100% used to it. Now I like it. It's fine. I think I sound fine. But
feel
that
like-
is a huge
Yeah.
roadblock for everybody. And
Well-
it's so funny when people say that they like want to start YouTube. It's like you are in for at least if you don't post other forms of content, you're in for at least like a full year of having to like get over like talking to a camera
Right.
as well as hearing your own voice.
I don't
because it takes a while.
I don't have that problem.
Really?
Honestly. Well, because I feel like my theory is because
You just love hearing yourself.
right. I just no.
Ultimate Sigma man.
So okay, no, because for the past 2 years at school, I've been talking into a camera for COVID.
For COVID.
Yeah,
Oh, on Zoom.
on
you're
Zoom.
saying. Oh,
I
interesting.
I think that's why I'm not camera shy whatsoever.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I did not think about that.
Because like the first time, I will say the first time I did like record myself for like a reel or something, or no, it was a TikTok. Someone asked me like my hair routine or something.
Yeah.
The first time I was like, this is so cringy. But then like after that, I was like, no negative response from it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I just
Now
kinda
you
got more
post like the
comfortable.
cringiest stuff ever just to like
yeah.
test the waters
exactly
and like see
I just
how
kinda,
much
like,
cringe you can
keep
do.
going, dude.
Like keep pushing it. Extra sharp. Add a
I don't know,
toe.
dude. At least I'm not just like biggest 15-year-old ever.
Ever.
Most. Did you see my story?
Well, about what?
I was just ranting about how all
Oh
these kids.
yeah, I did see
Like,
that.
it's so dumb because like people who have reached out to me for like shout outs and stuff when I had like 8,000 followers and they only had like 12 and they'd be like, hey, can you shout me out? And I was like, yeah, sure, man. And
Really? You gave shout outs to kids? Oh, dude.
yeah.
If kids ask me for shout outs, which I still get, I give them,
Well, yeah, but
I
you're-
turn into Papa Beat On. And I'm just like, yo, dude, I'm going to be 100% honest with you.
Shout out
Back when I was a kid, this is exactly what, if you DM me asking me for a shout out, this is exactly the response you're going to get. Dude, I remember back when I had like 300 followers on Instagram, and I would have loved somebody to shout me out as well. But I really wish that someone would have just sat down and taught me these lessons. Number one, you are not going to gain a following from somebody else posting you on their story and saying, go follow this dude. Okay, but that's completely different.
That's what didn't happen to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like no one, the followers that you get from that are just so pointless. And then there's those people who like comment on everybody's stuff just to try to get engagement back. And it's like, dude, what are you doing with your time? If you have time to comment on 300 people's Instagram posts just so they comment on your Instagram post, you are leaving so much money at the door. Like there are so many other things that you could be doing to like influence people and actually get attention and actually provide value, but instead you are scrolling through your Instagram feed, dropping a heart with a fire emoji under every single
And tagging
post
Young LA
on the
400
planet.
times.
Like I do not understand it, man. It's
ridiculous.
crazy.
Yeah, I see like all these like mini influencers. It's like all their comments are just fire emoji. You got this, king. We all gonna make it, brah.
Yeah.
Like,
as soon as, well, dude, it's crazy because like people still buy their followers and their likes.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think, like I found this guy followed me this week and I just like clicked on his profile because like for,
goes to priority.
for mine, it comes to priority. So I'm like, okay, this guy's following. So I click it. He has like 100,000 followers. He gets like 50,000 likes per post. He gets like 1,000 views on every reel that he posts. And it's just like all of the comments are just like bot comments.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
And it's just like, what in the world? And I'm like, is this dude famous on TikTok? Like, no, he's not famous on TikTok. He's famous nowhere. It's like, what are you trying to prove anymore? Like everybody, like social media is no longer how many followers, how many likes, how many comments do you get.
Not at
it's
all.
about how much like engagement and how many people like you.
Yeah, exactly. And when you're asking for that shout out, like you want to see the followers go up.
Yeah, you want to see
obviously,
your
but
followers
Those are
go up.
not like just like those aren't followers.
If you want to actually have a follower that is going to contribute to you, you need to provide them with value. And you're not giving any value just getting a shout out from some other dude.
Yeah.
It's like entertain people or provide value. And pick one of those two things and just like stick with it.
What I had going for me when Noel shouted me out, like that's why, because this one kid just recently got shouted out by Noel, and he gained 200 followers from it.
Really?
Yeah, I gained 7K from it because I actually had like content.
Yeah.
Like, granted, it wasn't like good content, but it's still like people were like, I don't know, they like enjoyed it. Obviously, that's why they followed me.
Yeah.
Because they clicked on the profile and followed me, and then they were like, obviously, like, oh, you're 14, blah blah blah.
Was Noel the first like fitness influencer that you knew who he was?
Oh yeah, I knew Noel like 2 years before I knew anything else. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, like I just thought,
So you just knew him from TikTok?
yeah,
Back when he used to post those original videos where he's like,
let me explain. Beat your meat.
do not stop beating your meat.
I was so surprised when I figured out he was gay too.
Yeah,
But honestly, not really.
He's Mr. Gay World Africa.
Yeah, South Africa.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, good for him.
Yeah. Big W.
He doesn't even, I don't know. I don't want to say like he doesn't act gay. Like there's not a gay, I don't know. You can't
No,
like
he's not.
act
He's
gay.
not zesty.
No,
he's not flamboyant.
He's not flamboyant.
Yeah, I never. I didn't know for a really long time. After. I've honestly never even met him in person, which really pisses me off because every single time I go down to Dallas, and try to meet him, he's always on a trip.
Well, you guys are also like, obviously not on the same level with Rise, but you guys have been with Rise for around the same amount of time.
I think. Yeah, that's true. I think I was on quite a bit earlier. I think I was on. Yeah, I can't remember, but
like
it was a couple months before at least.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're one of Rise's top guys.
Not a top seller, but
you were.
I was one of the first athletes.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. But I mean, there are tons of athletes.
Screw you, Alex.
Now. It's crazy. Yeah, Alex is not a part of Rise. I think he missed out. He missed out big time.
He did. What,
bailing on Rise a long time ago.
Who buys Alpha Lion?
What?
Who uses Alpha Lion?
Apparently, a lot of people because Alex is sponsored by them, and they probably give him a fat salary.
Dude, this
like
kid,
this
guy I know,
to stick on there
on Instagram, Zach Looney, just got Alpha Lion sponsorship. Show me the email. They pay $2,500 a month
commission or for salary. Yeah, that sounds about right.
You can imagine what Alex is making off.
Yeah,
of him.
Alex is definitely making tons.
Yeah,
a buttload,
ridiculous amounts.
Yeah,
for I don't know. I feel like pre-workouts these days are just all the same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, companies make me offers with like really, really high commission, but I know that I can't sell enough to
because people
to
are gonna
outperform their commission.
Yeah, like
so
people are gonna be like,
they're gonna drop me off after like a couple months. So I prefer to stick with Rise, which is a product that like continues to make these crazy advancements.
Dude, they're in Walmart.
And like making new jumps every single month, releasing new products, super proactive, super involved in social media. Like I would much rather be with a company like that and make like less money than just be like pumped and dumped by a company every single month.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of these kids that you see that like bounce brands all the time, it's because they can't make enough sales to match their commission. And so they just get booted. So
exactly.
Yeah. I make really bad sales when I'm not on prep. When I'm on prep, I make good sales. When I'm bulking, nobody cares to use code BEATON. It's pretty sad.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
I use code BEATON.
It messes with my head, dude. It messes with my psyche.
No one. Yeah, I don't know.
It messes with my brain because it makes me want to stay shredded year round.
It's not you. It's because maybe pull an Alex Eubank next year and just
stay shredded all year
and small.
Shredded and small
all year.
Yeah.
What do you think of his bulk?
No, my goal is to become. Is he bulking right now? I get lost with Alex. He's like bulking then he's cutting, and then he's either bulking at 170 pounds, or he's cutting at 170 pounds.
Right.
And he's doing that all year long. And he's always 170 pounds.
He's at like 180 right now.
Oh, is he?
Apparently.
Really?
Yeah, because I follow him or I see his Snapchat stories.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so a good example of these guys without engagement. This kid has 60,000 followers. He lost his Young LA sponsorship, but had it previously. 3,000 likes and 60K followers. Just scroll through it.
No, well, I mean, no, that's valid though.
Dude, what?
That's valid. I get garbage likes, especially when I'm in off season. Dude,
like
Instagram's weird now.
2K.
That Instagram's weird now. Dude.
But like even his reels don't get that many like likes. They get a lot of views.
No, dude. This looks like real engagement to me.
No, I don't. I'm not saying that's fake. I'm just saying
okay.
Like it's just not what I want. You know, I want like actual
cult.
fans. Yeah, I want a cult.
Well, yeah. I know.
obviously
I
this
understand. I understand what you want, but I would say that guy's actually doing a really good job.
This guy was sponsored. I just don't see what is he contributing though. He just puts like the most basic caption, like "Don't give up, you can do this." Or like
I don't know.
aesthetics,
I
and then
respect
just,
him.
like,
He's
poses.
like 17 years old. He looks good.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
just jealous
I'm
that he
pro
had a
this
Young
guy.
LA
Yeah, and
concert
honestly,
sponsor.
Hayden.
Yeah.
Apologies to this dude. Hayden's just trying to shit on you because he's jealous. But hey, but if I don't make my Young LA sales for the month, they'll just kick me off, and then they'll
they'll
bring you on.
Dude, okay, hold on. I need
Then
to find this
then
guy.
we'll all use code.
So there's this account. Hold on. I just remember the name. Okay. I don't know how this happened, but like when I first started my account, this guy just started as well. And it was like the same, like I'm going to comment on everybody's posts. I'm going to say save, like, share on all my posts and get all the engagement, and I'll get all the dumb engagement.
Yeah.
And then he gets a sponsor, dude. Now he has 40K followers, dude. So maybe it works.
This is not worth it. Like,
It's not.
You
No, not even
You don't
close.
want to get a sponsorship
Because this
that
guy's
way.
not getting any sales.
Yeah, you don't.
No
you
one's-
don't
no
want to
one's-
get a sponsorship.
No one's
that way.
pulling up Young LA and is looking at this and is using this guy's code.
Yeah, I would definitely. If I were you. Okay, here's the deal. I would stop trying to get a Young LA sponsorship.
I'm not really.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know you're not. But I would say what I would say is, like, if Young LA comes to me, I'm gonna say maybe not.
I don't know, dude. If Young
And
LA
I'm gonna
comes to me,
be-
I'm gonna like. Shit
I'm gonna be
myself.
like, well, actually, I'm going to be the youngest pro, or I'm gonna go pro naturally.
Yeah.
So you better like bump up the pay. Like that, like honestly, that's what I would do.
That's
Like
true.
if
Like,
I were you, like you have so much going for you and the potential is like off the charts. And you have
That's
to
true.
you have to understand your potential. Like you have
That's
to
true.
like the better that you can make plays early on, because companies are gonna try to take advantage of you. And not
As
that Young
soon
LA
as
will try to
possible.
do that, but it's like the company's goal is to make money, and they don't want to pay you more than you're making them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like,
if I'm content with a low amount of money,
but you, on the other hand, like you have to know what you bring to the table. And I think that honestly, I really wish that I had, as interesting as this sounds, I really wish that I had me when I was your age.
Yeah.
when I first started posting, not when I was your age, but when I first started posting on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that, gosh dang, dude, I wish I had, like, I was the only person in Montana like posting any fitness content at all. And it was like, I just wish I had somebody there to tell me like, yo, don't do this, or yes, take that.
Well, no,
or
that's
like,
why-
yo, you need to like get that in writing, or take your chance on this. And I don't know.
every single time I have any question regarding seriously anything, I just call Brandon and he's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Yo, so this happened." He's like,
All right, let's deal with it.
"Fine."
Speaking of, okay, so you had your 500-pound deadlift.
I did.
Your meet is in March.
meet is in March.
So what is the next like PR that you're trying to hit in the gym?
I want to see. I'm only going paused bench now, so I want to see if I can get a paused bench with 315.
Okay.
So that'll
Dang.
be my. But honestly, dude, I want to.
That's
hit,
hard.
Yeah, very hard, dude. I failed paused 275 the other day.
Yeah.
But granted, I wasn't preparing for it, but it was just. But I hit 260 for 2 on paused and 265 for 1. So my pause is getting up, but honestly, I would like to squat up in the mid 400s
Mid 400s
right now.
before the meet.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I can like do a really bad like 405-pound squat.
That's like a very sharp yourself squat.
Yeah, like I got to dial in my squats. I might, dude. Honestly, on one of my leg days, I might just do a full-on powerlifting leg day.
Yeah. I was actually going to put something kind of together for you.
Okay, because
like
me
with
and
like
Robbie
deficit deads, hip thrusts,
Yeah.
and What was the other one I was gonna put in there?
Well, if you want, dude, I can send you. Do you know who Jamal is?
Yeah, Jamal brother.
I can send you Jamal's program, or I can.
He has his program just up.
I think so.
Really?
Robbie was saying it was either free or really cheap.
Whoa.
But I can send you. I can honestly pay for one of these guys' programs, or like I can find a PNG of it.
No, we're paying for it.
No.
Could be
yeah,
done.
we'll pay for it.
Could be done.
But I can find a painting of it and send it to you.
Perfect. Yeah, that's what we'll have to start doing.
And then
because I'm bad with bodybuilding or with,
exactly.
I'm bad with powerlifting programming.
Because I just don't want you to be in the dark with that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like I'm still gonna be building muscle regardless, dude.
Yeah.
It's not like I need to
I
really
know.
critique. Honestly,
Well,
I think if I'm doing an 8-day program, right?
Uh-huh.
3 of those days can be compound focused,
Mhm.
and 5 of those days can have compounds in them,
Mhm.
but not be so compound focused.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. No, I get that.
Yeah. So like one chest day can be like only bench with like a chest flies at the end or something.
Yeah.
And like some biceps and some
Uh-huh.
shoulders. But then the next chest day is like I do like whatever bench press workout I'm doing at the beginning, like a 3x5 or whatever, and then I do like the rest of the stuff you gave me.
Yeah.
For example, like you know what I'm talking about. I think do that just up until my meet, just
That
because I
sounds
got to
good.
prepare for my meet.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to embarrass myself. And
No,
then
I understand.
after the meet, after my meet, I'm all yours. Like as far as bodybuilding goes.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good.
After my meet,
Don't ever say that again.
After my powerlifting meet, Brandon is going to prep me for
A
my
show.
bodybuilding show.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm not going to show my meat or whatever I just said.
That is perfect. I think that's a good place to end it. Good stuff, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
I have some burritos to eat.
We're all cheering for you. Yeah, I've got some calories to get in myself. I had a rest day today.
Me too.
Dude, it was so funny. I was on the treadmill because I needed to get cardio in. And I was doing that, and it was the treadmill was right next to the weightlifting section.
Yeah.
And I was just looking in there.
And
After 5 minutes on the treadmill, I literally hopped off and I went to go, like, I was going to hit a workout. I was like, screw it, I'm going to hit back. But then I was like, no, I can't do this. And so I got a drink and I got back on the treadmill.
Exactly.
It's hard, dude. I hate rest day.
Oh, yeah.
All right, later, guys. Thanks so
New
much for
podcast
listening.
every week.
For new podcasts every week,
Every week.
hopefully. So we're going to be doing it. Love
Except
you guys.
for next week because Olympia.
Could be done. This is this week's episode.
Oh, yeah.